Hi there, students. Intern, a verb. An intern, a noun. An internee, a noun. And an internist, a noun. Okay, so let's look at the verb to start with. To intern means to put somebody in prison for political or for military reasons. So, for example, in Northern Ireland in 1971, the British arrested a huge number of people who were suspected of being IRA sympathisers or working with the IRA. So they were imprisoned without trial, without any prospect of a trial, just from suspicion. And that's the idea of to intern. To imprison somebody without trial. During the Second World War, Germans who were in the UK were interned. Japanese people were interned in the United States. Okay, so it's to effectively put somebody in a prison, yeah, to confine, to hold them. Okay, now an intern. Yeah, an intern is normally a student or somebody who's recently graduated from university who is working to gain experience in that thing. Most commonly, this is a medical student, a medical intern, and this is the final part of their training. But I think Bill Clinton had a little scandal with an intern. Okay, so an intern is effectively is a student who is finishing their degree or their studies, normally without pay or with very low pay, in order to satisfy the requirements for a qualification. It's like a trainee or an apprentice. Yeah? Now, an internee is somebody who has been interned. An internee is a prisoner. Yeah? Captured enemy soldiers will be internees. They will be interned. But maybe there's a swap of internees. Yeah, you could repatriate an internee. So an internee is a person who's been imprisoned without trial. And then an internist, which is different again. An internist is a type of doctor. This is a doctor who treats diseases, but they don't do operations. They specialize in treating problems inside people's bodies, but without actually doing surgery. So an internist is a type of specialist. Notice an intern and an internist, both of these words are pretty American. They're much more common in American English than British English. I was thinking the intern in a hospital, you might call a houseman. Yeah, is somebody who's actually working in the hospital to finish their degree. Yeah, an internist, a doctor who specializes in internal medicine, internist, and that's the idea. Okay, so to intern, to imprison without trial. Yeah, internment. This is something that is still happening in various countries. Let's see. I guess a concentration camp is a type of internment. During the Boer War, British people were interned in people of Boers were interned in British concentration camps. Yeah. Okay, so internment, this is putting somebody in prison, restricting them without trial, just because you suspect them or because you think they're going to do something bad. Yeah. It, preventive confinement. Yeah, but they haven't actually been convicted of doing anything. Yeah, it's just because of who they are, their nationality, where they come from. Okay, so to intern. Formality. I think I'm going to give this 6.5 to 7 using a semi-formal writing or above. An intern as a person. I think 5 in formality, use anywhere. An internee. 6.5 in formality again. An internist. Very American. 5 in formality again. And then as to origin, well, all of these words come from Latin internus, from inter, meaning between, yeah, and internus, within, internal, inside, okay? So, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Intern, internee, internist.